It's the day of the festival. Out of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly completed. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same as Natsuki about the event. I'm excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Rosie, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. Why isn't there any music? This is weird. It must be the ones she's prepared that have all the poems for performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days disappointment, she tried a little harder. I say that, but I still remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I still feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Hi. You should take a little responsibility for her, Rosie. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, no? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? It makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry, I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems for the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Yuri's poem. This is different from the one she practiced. This one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head. That's a lot of get outs. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. I'm scared. I don't like how there's no music. This is really suspicious. What is this? Reading the poem might get a pit in my stomach. Rosie? What's wrong? Nothing. This one feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls it out after me. I quicken my pace. I swear. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always been. That's what she needs and what I want to give her. I reached Sayori's house and knocked on the door. I don't expect to answer, so she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. It's not more like something a boyfriend would do. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Waking up, dummy. There's no response. I'm scared. My heart like dropped. I don't. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently opened the door. No! Oh. An exception has occurred. What the hell? What the hell? This is a nightmare. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit just yesterday. I told Sarah I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession, that has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do this to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever. Tuck. This is not the time. Oh my god. I She's gone forever now. Nothing I can can bring her back. This is something we're gonna reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. The thing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still could do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. This is the end? I fucked up. Why? Why is it all fucky wucky? What is this? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms, saying like she's slowly losing attention. She might draw to myself. That girl is blah blah blah. My neighbor and good friends since we were children. Oh my god. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on and I'm scared. It's an ordinary school day like any other morning. It's usually the worst being surrounded by couples and friends, groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. As Monica said, you really let Siri hanging this morning. Does she know? Oh my god. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there I meet girls in it anyway. Is this just... I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs really aren't any interest me. Those would probably be too many for me to deal with. Rosie? Oh my god. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. While we really talked, we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. I'm so confused. Did I fuck up? I mean, I know I fucked up, but like, what? Was it all for nothing? I'm so confused. Having her smile at me so gently feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway? I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special of it. What club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Oh, I don't like this at all. Literature? That kind of sounds dull. How many members do you have so far? Kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry, any one of my members even keeps their manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? There's insist on manga's literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Rosie. No chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but In that case, is there any club you could do me a favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Rosie. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And that's the day makes the day. I sold myself to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly followed Monica across the school and upstairs. I'm back and I brought it. I don't know what to say right now. Am I just going through this thing again? Oh, fuck me. That scared the shit out of me. I guess. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Rosie. All words escape me in situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl has our attitude. His name is apparently Natsuki. Is one I don't recognize. Her soul figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Energetic as usual. And Zuri, the vice president. Hey, it's nice to meet you. He's comparably more mature and timid. Isn't that great? My head hurts. Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before anything new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Rosie? The girl's having a few desks ready from a table. Mary walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, so we need to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. As far as there are more people in the club yet. It's really hard to start a new club. I'm gonna save again. All my saves are gone. All my saves are gone. Where are they gone? What? What do you mean? Not many people are very interested in putting out effort to start someone brand new, so just something to grab your attention, like literature. My clip skip. I'm confident that we can all really go to this club before we graduate, right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. We'll quickly agree. You're such different girls that lunch in the same goal. Monica and myself worked really hard just to find these two. Miri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us. We were setting down the teacup in the middle. You have the whole tea set in this classroom. I'm just going through this whole thing again. I'm just replaying the game just without Sayori. I don't want to replay the game without it though. I don't. Do I just keep? What if I just go? I'm so confused. I feel like I'm gonna have like a panic attack. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together and then she liked him even more. One day the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with their programming. Suddenly the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. That's about Sayori. Broken. Anger. Oh god! Was that just because I picked the bad words, or was that gonna happen anyway? Because he didn't run away on us. This might be a little strange, but I at least keep my word. Back at the Literature Club, I was the last one to come in, so everyone else started hanging out. Oh my god. Thanks for keeping your promise, Rosie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. For years, I've had first in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Like, you deserve to be slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Ma'am. Ma'am, you're in front of the titles. Monica? That's you can find yourself between saying Monica and Manga. Manga's literature! Sorry, Rosie. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? You're switching on to go just by a glance. You're in the club and all. But I haven't picking up a book to read. You said I'm in the club this round. It feels starting to be the do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Ugh. And then she gives me a book. Portrait in Markov. Is it the same one? Well, these villagers can't turn into a human expert. No, it's not. The poop trap theory of this trade that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Faculty gets even worse. Then they start selectively breeding people, cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm really into. Why are you into it? People getting their limbs cut off. Not to think about the limbs. Why are you so? That's kind of. What do you mean? Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? It's not that. I'm gonna really enjoy this kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I totally forgot Yuri is into those things. You're so sad for losing it, but it's just this kind of story. It's the kind of child is looking from a strange perspective. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest yet. How are you? I'm confused. And scared. Oh god, I missed it. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. This time I start talking too much. I don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Listen, you can just listen to the Literature Club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, might as well just get reading it. Oh my god. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? You just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine. This is here, right? I jump at everything. Everything that happens, I jump. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Being in company with someone. Yeah, didn't this happen on a different day or no? Was this the first day? I don't remember. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye, but so she's not actually looking at her own book. She's looking at me. Oh god. I didn't mean to skip through it. I'm scared. I do the same with my right arm on the other side of the book. Try to pick your Yuri slides under my thumb. Holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together before. It's actually kind of distracting me. The warmth of Yuri's face, she's the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page? Sorry. I think I got distracted for a second. Alright, it's me. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You know, I was used to reading, right? Probably being patient with you if it takes a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. You've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. You're no longer ask me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished this page before me, so I turn it my own violation because of the first chapter in silence. This page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Gently letting the page flutter over to her side as she holds it under her own thumb. Here, Yuri, this might be a little silly thought, but my character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? I don't like this character at all. Definitely not. Really? The way she second guesses and she does and all that. So it's practically almost the same thing. Did she just look at me? Did she just look at me? I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. Oh god, her face. I didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Hi! You're feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. You're breathing a little. By breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest, has to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. He uses up practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Rosie? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Do we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so we're just figuring we get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up and make a mental note of where I left the book. But once it goes to share poems for today, probably only fair I shared mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It didn't evoke any emotions, so basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'm gonna show you mine. If you like it. It's the same poems. I knew you were gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. So if it's stuff that I get skipped, does that mean it's not any different? Well, because everyone has to do this running at field, so they need to skip it. Can I skip? Was I not supposed to press it for this? No skipping. Hi Rosie, having a good time so far? Ah, yeah, good, glad to hear it. You're doing everything. We don't have any suggestions for the club. Noise listening. Keep that in mind. Going with the flow. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. Don't worry, Rosie, we're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I am Monica, my poem. Great job, Rosie. I'm gonna sit with my head reading it. Yeah, it's probably the same stuff. Suddenly door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose you get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I'm pretty confident. Even the same poem. Is this the same poem? I don't remember. Hole in a wall, but he was looking at me. Confused, I finally glanced at my surroundings. My burned eyes can only see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Are they simply poems on flat piece of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandished my pen. Skip. Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, noticed her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really? Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just there are specific writing habits to both new writers. And this is not new stuff. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so. I probably learned a thing or two from you. Do you think so? You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Rosie. Aw, me too. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for mediocre writing skills, even though they're just being nice. This is the literature club. I sigh. I guess what I ended up getting myself to do. Is the music different? Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes on Yuri and Natsuki. They exchanged paper, sharing their respective poems. They didn't on my watch either. Expressions change. Smile sadly. What is this language? Here we go again. First blah 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 blah. That's not what I blah 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 blah. Does it involve you? Wait, I don't have that same option when they're fighting. I just realized. Uh-oh. Be careful, you might cut yourself on the edgery. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? I skipped way too far. Oh my god, what happened? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Rosie hear everything you really think. Sure, hope you head over here for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns from me as if she knows I was standing here. Rosie, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged in this place? What? I can't. I'm not even skipping. Yuri. I can't click. Yuri. Click. 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 It's gonna make me pick Natsuki. Oh! Damn. Hey Rosie, why don't we step aside for a little bit, okay? Ma'am? Sorry about that, they really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ahaha. So president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. Whenever I have anything to put my foot against others. You understand, right? Anyway, as long as you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. Let me have to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she's crying. Sukuyu runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth. That's with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you, and I don't no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki or dead. Rosie, please don't hate me, please. I don't like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it all tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one in. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Rosie. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you oh. I was reading. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't like things in my ears. Love, happy things. Give me happy things. I want the happy things back. Another day passed and it's time for the club meeting already. What the? I didn't even. What the? I'm so confused. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Welcome back, Rosie. Hi, Yuri. I'm sure Yuri's expression with the weight of yesterday's core still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glanced over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk. Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm, pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here for a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Now you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Rosie. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I was doing my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid of you secretly hating me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. Kinda just lost track of time. I heard the bell ring. She was practicing piano. I remember that. We're not bringing up anything about the three of us talked about. Natsuki was already run off into the closet. Rosie, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. Plans on it anyway. Okay, can we start now? Oh god. Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. Every day it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Mary takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. One thing I can make my reading time better. You yourself are well. And then she wants to get water with me. You stay here. It won't take long. So this time she goes by herself. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. It wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to take a look for it. Oh no. Let's see. Most logical place for you to be would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. Ha 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 ha. What's that noise coming from around the corner? Sounds like breathing. Kuh. Yeah, like someone's sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach a corner and pee around it. Yuri? Oh no. Oh god, I can't even read it. What's that noise? Are we going back? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Oh my god. Too like oolong tea. We're just gonna ignore that happened? We're just gonna go about our business and ignore that happened? We just went back in time? I don't think that's how it works. She's in a good mood, apparently. Talking about her titties, her posture. Then there comes the chocolate. Hold up to Yuri's, don't even look away from the book. Parts her lips. And then put chocolate in her mouth. She's like, oh my god, why would you do that? You're making me embarrassed. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my dress to my feet. My tea cup is knocked over. Oh, this is different. Rosie. My heart won't stop pounding, Rosie. I can't calm down. Can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Rosie? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh god! Oh god! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Her eyes are so creepy. Oh, please. Oh god. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Monica. Silence your poems. We're just doing, you know, like 7 minutes in heaven. It's fine. Maybe just a little bit. I'll do Monica first. I think you saw something earlier you were supposed to see. I didn't want to have taste, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which should be a problem in itself. When Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Oh my god, why? Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. Definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. It's just because it's kind of high from it. Like a sexual. I fucking knew she was. I knew she had a knife fetish. I'm not saying it's your fault. I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep a distance, that would probably be best for her. Meanwhile, you're out. I'm sure to spend a little time with me. Put it lightly, at least up together. Oh, let me do that. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Oh god, the colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, spanning, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony, endless noise that won't stop, violent, grating, something, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, playing, chalkboard, playing a knife on a breathing ribcage, endless, meaningless, delete her. Sorry, no, it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. But don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let's show our poem to Natsuki now. I like your last one better. Yeah, really? Well, yeah, I guess you're a little more daring with this one. You're really not good enough for that felt fly. No, it's not different. You guys, but someone thinks as long as they're not hurting anyone, what makes them happy. I think people need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as 2 of the girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironically, even in my own place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? What it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess, thanks. Kind of obviously respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. Oh god. I've been waiting for this to see what you've written for today. Nate shares the poem with a surprise expression on her face. Do you like it? Rosie, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Visibly swallows. Oh no. Makes me so happy. I feel like I'm valued. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My part pounds just holding it. Ah, I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Rosie? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. Kind of embarrassed. But right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? This is a long poem. It's not spaced out at all. Hold on. Wheel, rotating wheel, turning an axle. Grinding, bolt head, linear gearhead, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connected to a sky of 40 years and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Hi, doesn't really matter what it's about. Mine has been a little hyperactive lately. I started taking it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell in your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You've unlocked a special poem. Oh, another one. Oh, I don't like that poem. Nope, don't like that poem. Why is everything red? Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems. We have something we need to go over today, so everyone could come sit in the front of the room. About the festival, is it just gonna look like this the whole time? I don't... Ew, I'm hearing things. I don't like that's red. Oh! What happened? Why is it black? What happened? Scared. I'm scared. Why is it black? Oh! I just clicked and was... Everyone's been a little more lively since Rosie joined and started some club activities. Plus, in the time for us to place it. To only have 4 members in the festival is our only real chance to find more. Blah blah blah. But the festival. You're never even talked until Rosie joined. As for me, I just felt it better than I do, like it better here than I do at home. Rosie isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Rosie want to get more members too, right? ... I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. So, if it's up to me, the risky the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it as the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Rosie, why did you even join this club? Were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Marga sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being like that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me, and now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Rosie, it's not the same. It'll be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh god. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. No need to cry. No, don't say that. Oh! I don't like it. I should do my best to give something much perspective, make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Rosie? What do you want to get out of this club? Repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving indirect answers better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. Or the club provides something you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes. Her eyes bleeding. Contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Her eyes just bleeding. If you like to help like that, that's something I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we can talk. I'll talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Rosie? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little with Rosie before we leave. Just let's see what he thinks of this time here and all. Supporting me as president. He looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm responsible for that as president. I really do care about you, you know? Honestly, I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, you're being a little bit, you know. Hi. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? I don't like this. It's weird. Because in all the time you've been here, we hardly got to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things that only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Are they real people, but they're being controlled? Is that what this is about? Infallible anxiety. Oh! I saw a head pop up. 11. Oh, promise. I saw her head and I wanted to go from there, but I clearly don't know her as much as I thought I did. Hi, Rosie. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? I consider as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say those like I didn't do it on a regular basis or anything. I just wasn't paying attention, alright? Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? No, nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I need to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Rosie just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Practically the same thing. Skip. Maybe how with the festival? I'll buy you a new manga. Oh my god. The last part was really funny. Look, there's something a little more hostile than I meant to be. I really felt threatened or something. I know this is something we're doing together. Another member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. And I'll help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. But the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Ritzy. What do you want to do today? I think we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Rosie's already engaged in a novel. They're reading it together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Oh god. Her eyes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. Nice cup of tea for yourself as well. It's going through the tea thing again. It's the same thing! Trying the hallway. Oh, she's doing it again. Oh. And it's going backwards again. Jesus Christ. Oh wait, how did I? Sorry, this had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I'll hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few usual things about them. Especially the things so soon after we saw each other as appropriate and unlikable. Oh, come on, really strong, get a little too intense, not want to be around me. I don't think about myself, my obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something, so I usually stop trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter the most to me, it's just easier if I close myself out. Something's been wrong, I don't know what it is. Every time I come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Rosie, is it just me or is Monica been acting a little off lately? She's been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. Lately I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. Oh god. I was saying before because she was always listening, but finally we're all alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Oh god. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends, and then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody interfere with our reading time. I don't even feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Ha ha ha. Hey, I see herself. That was a joke, just a joke. I do like knives though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful it can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime so you can stab me? I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all for our use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm so happy to join the literature club. I don't need to be lonely anymore. Have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's go to the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Marco's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and we eat together, sleep together. It doesn't sound perfect. It's everything we could ever want. I don't even have a talk in this. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other, and now we get to be happy ending that I've been patiently waiting years for. Will you do that with me, Rosie? Will you? Oh, back to the poems. And I'm gonna leave it at this.